Spurgeon here with RevZilla, and today we are taking a look at the Spidi Evorider Leather Jacket available at RevZilla.com. So when you're looking at the Evorider, this is going to be something that's going to be 2-3 season in its functionality. Think spring, think fall. You can stretch it into the colder months of the year if you want to bring your own mid-layer to this. And in the summer months, you're going to be a little bit on the hot side. You're going to have some minimized venting here, but no real perforation. This is going to be a full leather construction. So for riders out there looking at the Evorider Leather Jacket, let's start with sizing. Now Buzzsaw on my left-hand side is going to stand at 6 feet tall, 46-inch chest, weighs in at 215 pounds, and he wears his Levi's in a size 38. So we have him currently in a size 54. Now if you're looking at Spidi's size chart, he should be in a 58. So quick note here, he's not wearing a chest protector and he's not wearing a back protector. If he was going to be wearing those features, he would bump down one size. So that's what we're going to recommend for you, because you're probably going to want to put at least a back protector in here. So whatever Spidi's size chart says, consider bumping down one size and you'll still have a really nice aggressive cut to this. Now, sizes are going to range from a 46 up to a 58, and you're going to have 4 different colors available: full black, black white, there's going to be a red version, and then there's also going to be a high-vis version for you to choose from. Now, when we're talking about Spidi, keep in mind, this is going to be a premium European brand. We've really seen them push hard into the American market over the past 12 months or so, and the quality is honestly second to none. And for riders out there that are normally a little bit taller, maybe a little bit wider, it does a really nice job of matching up to your body style. And the one problem that I've had with other brands' leather jackets is they're either too short in the belly, or they're just a little bit too short on my wrist. And what you can see with Spidi is they do a really nice job of giving you coverage all the way down to the bottom of your hand, as well as giving you a nice job to cover the overall belly area. So with something like the Evorider Jacket, this is going to come in around that $550 price point, and it sits right in the middle of Spidi's lineup for leather jackets. Now, when we're considering the fact that this has the 360 zip that you can actually match up with Spidi's leather pants, you can create a 2-piece tracksuit. This would be a step up over something like the Track Evo, but it would be a step below something like the Warrior Pro. Keep in mind, if you're considering jumping up to the Warrior Pro, that's the premium leather jacket in Spidi's lineup right now. And instead of just getting the Warrior protection on the shoulders, you're also going to get on the elbows, and you're going to get a much more aggressive race cut with that particular jacket. The Evorider, it splits the difference between the Track Evo and the Warrior Pro. So starting with this and working our way through, like I said, it's full leather construction, 1.2 millimeter leather, and it will accept a thermal or an H2 out liner. So if you do want to ride in the warmer or in the colder months, if you do want to ride in the rain, there are separate liners you can get that you can attach to the inside of this jacket. Now, you're going to have a single snap closure at the collar on this, nice low slung cafe collar, and working your way down the shoulders, the first thing that's going to stand out is you do have Spidi's Warrior armor on the exterior of this, and you're also going to have CE rated armor. It's going to be the Force Tech armor in the shoulders, in the elbows on this, and then running down the inside, it's going to be their Flex Tenax material. Really nice, stretchy material, and as you work your way down, one of the things that Spidi does that I really like, if you look at the logo on the side, they cut their logo off. So it's going to be a nice sewn-on leather patch, but it's not going to go all the way through. It just gives you kind of a real fast, aggressive race feel to it. And you're also going to notice they've moved the seam further on the outside of the forearm on this, so you have no seams on the top part of the forearm. And keep in mind, if you are going to potentially go down the motorcycle, typically that's where you go down. You go down and your arm actually curves underneath and you slide along this area. So by moving the seam further out, you basically give you a better patch of protection in the event of a crash. Now, you do have a single zip closure on this with a single snap, and opening up, you will see that leather gusset behind there. Go ahead and zipping this up, and then we're just going to re-snap that cuff. What you're going to notice as we work our way down to the front on this is that you will have 2 small vents along the chest. Very minimal. You're only getting about 2 inches of opening. What I would love to see from Spidi, for those riders out there that want to ride in the warmer months, is I would love to see a full perforated version of their leather jackets. Minimal venting up top, it's better than having nothing, but giving me some maximum perforation to push longer into the summer months. If I want to wear leather in the summer, that would be ideal for this particular piece. Now, Spidi working its way across the chest on this, it is going to be that nice sewn on leather, and then you're going to have colored accents which are going to be painted on the leather as you work your way down. Really nice, fast European feel, but with something that's cut for a little bit more of the American body style. As you work your way down, you have 2 hand warmer pockets on either side, and again, it just completes the overall look of this particular piece. Buzzsaw, face over, and throw yourself in the rider position. Working down the back, massive amounts of accordion stretch at the back of the arm. So for those of you that are going to use this possibly as a two-piece track option, when you're down in more of that tuck position, you have a nice range of motion. You're not going to feel like you're being constricted at all as you move back and forth, and you put yourself in that position to attack the corners. As you work your way down, there is going to be some foam padding, very light micro perforation. It really doesn't even penetrate the jacket, so just keep that in mind. And then a two-position snap adjuster to articulate it down at the waist if you'd like a little bit more of a snug fit. Buzzsaw, you may turn around and face backwards. Starting with the collar, working your way down, nice clean lines. You can see that massive accordion stretch as it starts all the way at the collar and works its way down underneath the arm. You will see, if you look very closely at leather, it is that micro perforation that just continues along the top of the back. But again, not enough to really make a difference that we'd like to see. Working your way down, you will have that 360 connection zip that you can use on the inside of this to match up with the leather pants. And the drop to this gives you maximum coverage when you are using this in a track setting. The one thing of note, there is no back protector included with this, but the Warrior back protector is probably the first thing you're going to want to add, and it will fit right into this particular jacket. Buzzsaw, you may turn around. I'm going to have you unsnap and unzip for us. As he's doing that, the one thing that you're going to notice here, there's no snaps on the inside to add the Warrior chest protector. So keep in mind, if you want to use a chest protector with this particular jacket, you're going to want to go with the Spidi Warrior thorax protector, which doesn't require the snaps on the inside to hold it in place. Now at the very top here, you'll notice this little red tab, and that's going to be your attachment point if you want to add the thermal or the rain liner to this. And other than that, you have a really nice mesh liner, comfortable. It's going to help to wick sweat away in the warmer months. And you will see that 360 connection zipper at the very bottom of the jacket. But really nice clean lines overall. You can add the thermal to waterproof if you so choose, or you can just wear this as is. Buzzsaw, you may zip up for us. So for you riders out there that are looking for a leather jacket to get you out riding around, the Spidi Evorider is definitely one to consider if you are a build where you're a little bit taller, you've got longer arms, or maybe you have a little bit more going on in the midsection. Still gives you all the style of a European race jacket, but with something that's going to be a little bit more designed to fit the American market. Works very well on riders that are a little bit taller, a little bit larger. Now, if you want more information from riders that are already out there using Spidi jackets, make sure to click the info button on your desktop or mobile device to read other rider reviews from folks that are already using Spidi gear on their motorcycles. If you have more questions for us, pick up the phone and reach out to one of our gear geeks at 877-792-9455, or just shoot them an email, cs@revzilla.com. Thank you for joining us for this look at the Spidi Evorider Jacket. I'm Spurge. Enjoy the ride.